Hi, I'm April Dominguez, and I teach English 100 and English 103 at Fullerton College. As a writing teacher, it's been my experience that students seem to struggle with essay introductions and conclusions. So today, I'd like to discuss these writing concerns with you. Obviously, when it comes to introductions, they should be designed to attract the reader's immediate attention and give him or her an idea of the essay's topic, scope, tone, and direction. The first sentence of the introduction is often referred to as the hook, meaning it should be designed to aggressively grab the reader's initial interest. To put this into perspective, think about how you wouldn't want to continue reading a book that failed to grab your attention somewhere within the first chapter. This is why it is important to create an intriguing introduction for each essay that you write as well. The hook that you use is really up to you and would depend on the topic that you are writing about. Coming up with an effective hook gives writers a chance to be a bit creative in their academic writing. There are several common types of hooks that can help you get your paper off to a good start. 1. A striking, shocking, or startling statement, fact, or statistic. This information must be true and verifiable, and it doesn't need to be totally new to your readers. It can simply be a pertinent or ironic fact that explicitly illustrates the point you wish to make. Example 1. Recent research has shown that the color pink has a calming effect on people. In fact, a prison detention center in Western New York was recently painted pink to make prisoners more controllable in the days following their arrest. Example 2. In a recent study on college student plagiarism, researchers found that 7 out of 42 students were caught plagiarizing their entire papers, purchasing them from term paper mills. 2. An anecdote or story. An anecdote is a story that illustrates a point that is interesting and is relevant to your thesis. Be sure your anecdote is short and to the point. This can be a very effective opener for your essay, but use it carefully. Example: I used to think that it was possible to stop smoking by simply quitting cold turkey. When I tried this approach, I soon realized that quitting was not so simple. When I did not smoke for even a short period of time, I became so uncomfortable that I started again just to alleviate the discomfort. I realized that I would need a practical solution that would overcome my cravings. 3. Offer a quotation. Start your essay with an interesting and relevant quote that sets the tone for your paper. The quotation should illustrate or emphasize your thesis. Example: as Indira Gandhi once said, "You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist." This truism is important to remember whenever people communicate with one another, but particularly when they are attempting to resolve a conflict. Both parties need to agree that there is a problem and then agree to listen to each other with an open mind. Shaking hands is a productive way to begin working towards a resolution. 4. Make a comparison. Compare your topic with one that is familiar or of special interest to your readers. Example: the process a researcher uses to locate a specific piece of information in the library is similar to the process an investigator follows in tracking a criminal. Both use a series of questions and follow clues to accomplish their task. 5. Description. The old saying, "I'll draw you a picture," is the perfect way to describe this type of introduction. A brief but vivid description of the person or place you are profiling can lead your reader off to a great start. A lead of this type should be filled with specific images as well as facts. Example: my legs were shaky and weak. My whole body trembled and my heart pounded violently in my throat. My palms were wet. The smell of chlorine sickened me, and the screams of children having fun and the hum of adults gossiping surrounded me. I knew I had to jump in if I was ever going to overcome my fear of water. In order to further illustrate how some of these hooks would work with a specific topic, each of the following introductions have been constructed using some of these methods to address a profile of an imaginary friend, Mark Towner, a graduate of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College. The striking statement, designed to rouse the reader by startling him or her with an arresting statement, usually a controversial one. Example: one day when Mark Towner was about 12 years old, his mother found him in the bathroom trying on her makeup. "I didn't know what to think," she says with a knowing smile. "I'd heard stories about young men putting on women's clothes and singing in nightclubs, and naturally I was concerned. However, when I saw what Mark was actually doing with my eyeliner and lipstick, drawing stars around his eyes and painting his lips twice their size, I realized that I'd stumbled upon a totally different obsession. As it turns out, Mark did not grow up to be a female impersonator. Instead, he grew up to be a professional clown. Anecdote, a brief humorous story, usually with a point. This lead is especially adapted to profiles and personality sketches. Example, Mrs. Towner, a sweet conservative lady in her mid-60s, is extremely proud of her 5 children. Her eldest son is a sales executive for General Electric. Her second oldest is a systems analyst for Atlantic Richfield. Her third son is executive vice president of the tax department at Union Oil, and her daughter Linda is an executive secretary at Hughes Aircraft. However, when she speaks of her youngest son, Mark, her eyes brighten with special pride and admiration. Mrs. Towner's youngest son is also a professional, but the tools of his trade are not a briefcase or a computer. Instead, Mark carries a makeup bag and wig box. When Mark dresses for work, he doesn't put on the customary blue business suit and wingtip shoes. He instead wears eyeliner, yak hair, and sequins. Mrs. Towner's youngest son, you see, is a clown for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Quotation. Often appropriate quotations are useful starters. Usually short quotes work best to lead into your writing and get you going. Example. The clown is a divine spirit invented to rejoice and delight the heart. This inscription, found in a pyramid of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, is the earliest known reference to the art of clowning. Clowns with their ready wit and colorful dress have been delighting audiences for thousands of years. In order to learn a little about these age-old emissaries of laughter, I spoke with Mark Towner, a bright and funny young man who has dedicated his life to the art of being a clown. Description. Example 1, place. The lights are dim in the large sports auditorium, and the seats are filled with the colorful, moving, talking shadows of people. Muted strains of organ music mingle with the sounds of laughter, and the aroma of popcorn and hot dogs lingers deliciously in the air. There is no tent, there is no sawdust on the ground, but the auditorium is alive with the sights, sounds, and smells of a circus. Example 2, person. The tall pink-haired clown in the electric blue satin bloomers, holding a small rodent-like mongrel in his arms, does not look happy. Instead, his lips are painted in an exaggerated crimson frown, and a sequenced teardrop stains his smooth white cheek. Standing alone in the glow of a thin, white spotlight, he beckons to a child in the audience, imploring her with his eyes to pet the little dog in his arms. The child shyly reaches out and scratches the dog's head. The clown smiles shyly and offers the child an enormous crepe paper daisy, which she accepts delightedly. In spite of the magic of the moment, this is just a regular working day for Mark Towner, the young man in the electric bloomers, pink wig, and white makeup. Mark is a professional clown with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Recently, I spoke with him about his rather extraordinary profession. If your hook is only a sentence or two, follow it with a sentence or two of elaboration that will lead your reader from your opening to your thesis statement. Remember to finish the introductory paragraph with your thesis statement. Now that I have given you many useful ideas for writing hooks, I would like to give you some more pointers for your introductions. I call these introductions don'ts. 1. Don't start your essay by quoting a dictionary definition. 2. Don't start your essay with a question, even a rhetorical one. 3. Don't write a short or repetitious introduction. 4. Don't review all of the essay's main points in the introduction. 5. Don't make an announcement. For example, in this essay I will discuss, or something of that nature. 6. Keep your introduction brief. Do not write an introduction that goes on to the second page of your essay. Some final thoughts. Remember that your teachers read a lot of essays all the time, so take the time to make your paper stand out by writing a great introduction. Considering how important it is to make a good first impression with your essay, writing a good introduction can be very stressful. If you get stuck, try waiting until you finish writing the body of the paper before writing the introduction. This technique has saved me from countless hours of writer's block as a student. There is no rule that says that your essay should be written in a certain order. Now I'd like to discuss essay conclusions. A conclusion is a brief closing paragraph that should make a strong final impression on readers, drive the point of the essay home, and open the topic up to the bigger picture. It is also the writer's last chance to convince the reader of his or her thesis. Therefore, if an essay is great up until the very end and then falls flat in the concluding paragraph, it can ruin the overall effect of the paper. Instead, an essay's conclusion should bring the paper to a satisfying closure without repeating information from the essay. Remember that the conclusion is going to leave the readers with a final impression about your essay, so end on a powerful note. Follow these tips when writing conclusions. Remember that there is no need to be repetitious. Do not restate the main points of your paper or summarize the entire argument, but rather be reflective about the topic. Reflect on the purpose of the essay and how the topic will evolve over time. Draw a thoughtful conclusion from the points made in the essay. This should be relevant to the argument being made. It may be a suggestion to overcome a problem, or it may be more of a general comment on the larger implications of the topic. Restate the thesis, but make sure it is reworded from the introduction of the essay. It will remind the readers of the main focus of the essay. I recommend ending the essay with this sentence. Make an amusing, lighthearted, or insightful observation, end on a personal note by sharing a related anecdote, or use a relevant quote. Make a useful analogy or comparison. Reread the introduction of the paper and consider possibly linking some information that's presented there with a relevant closing thought at the end of the conclusion. This can add a nice frame to the paper, reminding the reader of the paper's opening paragraph while creating closure for the topic. Now for my conclusion don'ts. 1. Do not begin with "in conclusion" or use the word "conclusion" in any form. The reader should be able to tell that it's a conclusion based on the content, so there's no need to state it. 2. Avoid using words like "should" in the conclusion. There is nothing more annoying than a preachy ending. You can still make suggestions or propose solutions without using this forceful word. Design your conclusion to take your essay out with a bang. Often a mediocre essay can leave a better impression with a well-executed conclusion. Likewise, a weak conclusion can leave the reader unsatisfied with what they have read. This, like an introduction to a piece of writing, is the writer's chance to be creative and/or present the material in an extraordinary manner. Thank you for watching my video, and always remember that you only get one chance to make a good first and last impression.